Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sudashini Chandrasekharan. I'm the consultant ophthalmologist from Columbia Asia Hospital, Puchong. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting and popular topic, which is screen use and eye health in children. As we are all aware, screen use has been progressively increasing over the past decade, especially so in the past 2 years during this pandemic. It is seen in all age groups, but especially in children who are almost completely reliant on screen use for their education, leisure learning, as well as entertainment. So how does screen use affect child's eye health? That's what we are going to discuss today. I'm going to tell you the 3 most important aspects in which a child's eye is affected by screen time. Number 1 is nearsightedness. Almost concurrent with the increased usage of screen, there is a pandemic globally showing that children are more and more affected by nearsightedness, which is myopia. It is proven that increased near work as well as lack of outdoor activity contributes to the progression of myopia. Number 2 is dry eyes. Dry eyes used to be a problem that was commonly seen only in the older population. However, nowadays, increasingly, children are seen to have dry eyes. This is also contributed by increased screen time, because when we are focused on near work for a prolonged period of time, the blinking rate goes down. Blinking rate is lower. Tear film that protects the surface of our eye gets unstable and the child's eye becomes irritated as well as blurry. The third thing is eye fatigue, or medically known as digital eye strain. This presents itself with non-specific symptoms such as pain around the eye, headaches, neck pain, inability to focus on the material that is being seen. So these are the 3 main things that affects the eye in a child who's using a lot of gadgets. Well, experts actually say for children less than 2 years old, screen time is actually not recommended at all. Whereas for children between 2 years and 5 years of age, it is recommended to keep screen time to within an hour, and also to keep it to very highly educational material, and for the parents to sit and watch the material with them. For children above 5 years old, it is still recommended to keep screen time within 1 to 2 hours per day. With the increasing importance screen time is given in education, it is very difficult to stick to these recommendations. Hence, I would like to give you some tips on how to reduce the negative effects of screen time. Number 1, the size of the screen and the distance of the screen. General rule is the smaller the screen, the more the negative effects. So instead of using a phone, you can try to use a tablet, or instead of a tablet, you can use laptop or computers for the child. When it comes to the distance, there's a 1-2-10 rule. For phones and tablets, the recommended distance is 1 feet away from the eye. For the laptop and computers, it's 2 feet away from the eye. And for TV, it's 10 feet away from the eye. The next thing is the lighting. Parents have to ensure that the child has a good ambient light. The room light has to be not too bright and not too dim. The brightness of the computer should also, or the screen should also be adjusted to a comfortable level. You can use protectors for the screen to reduce the glare of the screen. Also make sure that there's no light directly shining on the screen. For an example, like a window behind the child that's shining light directly onto the screen, or even a lamp. This increases the glare and the strain on the eye. And also it's important to note the child's posture as well during the screen usage. Number 3 is taking regular breaks. There's a rule called 20-20-20 rule, which means for every 20 minutes of near work on a screen, take a 20-second break to look 20 feet away. This helps to reduce the stress on the eye by relaxing the tiny muscles that actually help us to focus. Also reduces the dryness of the eye as well. Children often tend to forget time when they are on screen, so this has to be the adult's responsibility, the parent's responsibility, to have a timer or something like that to make sure the child actually takes the breaks in between. Fourth is to have your own screen time rules at home. So you can have, like, say, designated areas in the house where a gadget is not allowed, say for an example bedroom or dining table. You can also have designated hours in which the child is not supposed to use the screen, such as during dinner or during family time. Fifth is to ensure the child gets enough outdoor activities. 2 hours of outdoor activity a day is proven to reduce the progression of nearsightedness in child. And lastly, please get your child's eye checked. Visual examinations for children is essential at least annually. Children often tend to ignore symptoms of vision as well as eye strain, so it is important for the professional to have a look at the child. So with these tips, I hope parents can optimize screen use for their children's education purposes and at the same time avoid its negative effects. Thank you.